Hi, Don Keith, the Diary of a Psychotic podcast. This podcast is unsponsored. All right? Now, why does the United States go to war? Okay? Why do we fight? It's very simple. We fight to maintain our sovereignty. Our sovereignty is what leads to our freedom. Okay? Why did we write the Declaration of Independence? It was in itself, that document was illegal when it was written. People are like, what? The Declaration of Independence was illegal? Yes, it was an illegal document. Okay? Because it was written by an illegal gathering of people. That's right. That's right. In Congress was an illegal statement. In Congress in Philadelphia. That's right. The Congress. And back then, a Congress was a group of guerrillas. Guerrillas. Get it? Congress. A Congress is a group of guerrillas. All right. Now, guerrillas traditionally did not fight. They didn't have to. They didn't have to. The other animals in the jungle realized that if the gorillas got together, okay, don't bother them, okay? You don't want to bother a Congress of gorillas, okay? They'll kick the shit out of you, and you're not going to come out of it alive. I don't care what you throw at them. The lions might be the king of the jungle, but not really. That Congress of gorillas, they're going to mess you up. All right, so anyway, I digress. Listen, the Declaration of Independence for the United States, for the Congress of Philadelphia, was an illegal document. It was a list of grievances that the King of England, all right, King George III, God save the king, and then all the knives get thrown at you if you're in the colonies. That's what this place was the colonies, okay? I live in Rhode Island. I was one of the 13 original colonies, okay? I'm living in one of the 13 original colonies. Those 13 original colonies that signed the Declaration of Independence, they were outlaws instantly, okay? And they were outlaws against the most powerful army in the world, most powerful navy. They had beaten everybody from every civilized nation, okay? They had stretched the empire all around the world. And their industry, their trade reached all around the world, okay? Their money was recognized everywhere. That's right. The silver pound was recognized everywhere. British sterling, okay? Sterling silver was recognized everywhere as currency. All right, now, United States is now in a critical moment where our currency is about to be worthless. Okay, you understand that? Okay. We started out this country with an illegal document against the most powerful nation on earth. Okay? But we became the most powerful nation on the earth for the longest time we have been. But we screwed that up. We screwed it up? You're saying, hey, I'm standing over here. No, you don't understand. If you're saying it's not my fault, I'm saying it is. Okay? We formed a government that we proposed in the Declaration of Independence. Okay? It took us a while to do that. It took George Washington and John Adams and Thomas Jefferson to solidify the government that we have now. It took a Federalist, a Whig, and a GOP, and a grand old party member. In other words, it took an independent and a liberal and a conservative to put it together. Okay, so basically, it took a Republican, a Democrat, and a Bernie Sanders to get it to keep it together. All right, so they sat down and they wrote a constitution. All right, which is a legal document. Okay, this is how you do things legal and how you do things that are illegal. Okay, it's a list of do's and don'ts. It's what you can do and what you can't do. All right, and it's also got some stuff in there that you shouldn't do. All right. Because just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. All right? All right. So get to know those documents. All right? The Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, all right? And then there's a little known one known as the Emancipation Proclamation. All right, read that one too, okay? It's very important that you do. All right, then there are some other ones later on that you should read that I will tell you about in the next of my series of civil ignorance. Okay, because this has been a civil ignorance lesson. All right, you'll get me once you listen to a few more. Okay, this has been Don Keith with the Diary of a Psychotic, brought to you by Options, the people that keep my shit together. Thanks.